Hello everyone around the world, I am the Zebra, William the Zebra Alcala, bringing you live coverage from the beautiful Circuit de la Sarthe. Today, these Titans at Open Wheel Racing will be racing at the famed Circuit de la Sarthe, the 24-hour layout. So we have just under 8.5 minutes to go in qualifying. Let me just go ahead and send a link out real quick, and then we will be right back. So enjoy the sounds of the Formula X. All right, with just 6.5 minutes remaining, let's go ahead and start winding down. Go ahead and put that up. Take a look at the time. So far, the Camel with a fast time of 2:58.0 or 7:01. That is about almost 3 seconds, about 2.5 seconds faster than Will Fazer in P2. Road King in third with a 3:06. Hannibal 3:08. Dragon with a 3:11, 3:12 for, or actually, who is that? Is that Rosta or, okay, no, it's Road King. Rosta 2:36 with a 3:12, 1:69. One space with a 3:15, 3:03. That's Rosa looping it, saving it actually, going into the second hairpin down the Mulsanne straight. And then DJ Vixen with a 3:15, 9:64. And then 4 drivers yet to set a time. And we get to see a return of an old timer. It is Big Ton 13. So it looks like he's finally been able to find some time in his schedule to come and race Formula X. Let's go ahead and take a look at the standings going into week 4. A little bit of a different layout here, changed up a small couple of things. Camel leading the whole field just by 11 points over Jama, who is unable to make it tonight. So that's going to open up the door for drivers like Potts and Jacob to close in the gap for second overall. Potts sitting in second in Group A with 63 points. Jacob, your current Group C points leader, so he's sitting pretty, actually about 23 points ahead of the next person in Group C, so he's looking really good to get promoted up into Group B. Road King with 52 points. He's going to want to finish really strong and try to close up that 41 point gap to J-Mutt. Remember, J-Mutt was in Group A last season, got relegated down to Group B. So if J-Mutt wins Group B. He will be promoted back up. Actually, yeah, he would. I'm sorry, I messed it up. I meant to put that as green. So yes, he will be up for promotion. He just won't be winning any of the prizes if he does. So Road King looking to try to close the gap in. It's a big one, so let's see how well he can do. Then DTF, Six Dragons Rule with 45 points. DJ Vixen with 41. Nice tight battle from second, third, and fourth in Group B points. Will Phaser with 36 points. Old Bear 31. Hannibal 23. One Space making his first start in Formula X. He is up for relegation from Group A to Group B. So is Mark F1 being relegated down to Group C with just 11 points. So he's got a big gap to fill. 30 points back from DJ Vixen. And then there you see all of the Group C cars with the new addition to Big Ton here tonight. Take a look at the track map. Big track, however, these cars are pretty fast in a straight line. So what you normally expect about a 4-minute lap in like GT3s, you'll expect around a low 3-minute lap. So pretty simple here. Follow my mouse along. Let's actually see if anyone's kind of coming up. We'll actually follow Six Dragons Rule right here. As we ride on board with him, as we take a ride along with the mouse. So he's going to come along through the final chicanes here. Try not to spin the tires as he's going to go up. That first right-hander going to want to lift a little bit through the uphill left hand or the uphill chicane underneath the Dunlap Bridge. That section is going to be very tricky with these cars. Then downhill, very fast sweeping turns. Then a quick left-right. This right hand's off camera, so you got to be careful exactly with what Dragon did there, and he's going to smack right hard into the wall. So he's going to have to watch out for that. Road King with a cracked windshield. Let's see if there's anyone else kind of close by. No, we'll ride on board with Rosa. Currently sitting in at 7th position. 45 seconds left. Really pushing it. Oh yeah, these drivers having a hard time kind of getting their car settled, but pretty much then they're gonna go down this long straight, 2 chicanes. That is to break up the speeds that these guys were getting back in the. Actually, that's just a rather recent addition because I think they ran the full straight up until like the late 90s when the GT1 prototype cars were flipping up in the air, and they also had to level out the surface a little bit more too. Qualifying is over, so let's go and follow Rosa around. So this is the first chicane. This one seems easier than the second for whatever reason. That right, left, right seems to fit majority of the drivers than this left, right, left coming up. A little bit of a wider entry than the first one, so I think that's why it kind of gives you a little bit more room for error. So he's going to just go and kind of slide on down over here now. Hard on the brake. Then easy on the throttle, and then just all the way straight down. Then into a slow right-hander. Locking up the tires, saving it, kind of drifting around the corner. A little style points here. One Space getting up to 2:50 or 3-minute flat. Then down the no name straight. Then we're going to be approaching Indy, and then through the Porsche curves to end the lap, and that is going to be your lap around Le Mans as we follow on board. Go trackside. I don't think Russ is going to be able to improve his time. Let's see if he can. Pushes way wide. That's going to be a corner that's going to catch a lot of drivers out. It's coming out of the Porsche S's. The last corner just really pushes out. Rosa's sliding it, and he's going to call it good. We have a couple drivers left, and well, never mind. Qualifying session is going to be over, so let's go and take a look at your starting grid. Camel are going to be taking pole here today. Followed by one space in second position. Wolfhazer will be starting in third. Road King starting well in P4 here today. Rosa will be starting in 7th and Big Ton in 8th. I have yet to make graphics for them, so I do apologize for that. Trying some new stuff out here today. DJ will be starting in 9th position. I didn't make one for Spud either. Huh, whoops. Shows you how well I'm prepared. And then Blitz and Potts. Potts rounding out your back. And looks like Potts may have disconnected. And that's going to be your starting grid here today. And we'll be right back. Alrighty, everyone, welcome back. We had to do our one and only restart for the night since Potts got disconnected. So everyone will be lining up in the starting order, and we might be doing I think we might be doing a full-on kind of warm-up lap. Then we might actually be doing a rolling start here tonight due to the restart. So 12 drivers showing up tonight. So let's go ahead and go over your starting grid for round 4 of the CPRL Formula X Series, the Le Mans Grand Prix. Camel's going to be your pole sitter for Group A here. Followed by one space, trying to get some solid points on the board, so it doesn't get relegated down to Group B. Second place is going to be Will Phaser. So it's going to be Group A, 1, 2, 3. Then down in P4, we have Road King from Group B as well. Hannibal Moore representing Group A, starting in 5th place. DTF 6 Dragons Rule trying to get into Group A, but having to climb up a massive mountain to get there. Oh, and we're Green Flag Racing. Did not get the memo, but we already have a huge crash at the back. That was massive. I don't know if that was kind of like the best thing, but Rosta and Blitz are out of the race already. Big Ton also hard into the wall. Oh my goodness, that's going to be... well, there's no safety cars in this league, I think, so they're just going to keep on racing. But already 3 cars out within the first... corner. Yeah, unaware. We were unable to get to the full grid, but kind of got a little bit of it before the restart. And already one space and Camel out. Away from everyone. Here comes Will Phaser, followed by Road King. Hannibal putting some pressure on him. That's right on board with one space as he gets the chase on Camel. Looks like we're using a little bit of his ERS for these cars, trying to get around Camel, but no can do there. Camel said that the field's going to be a little tight. Camel pushing a little bit wide there. That's going to allow one space to get it much tighter. That's going to be one space off. Just trying to find grip here. Porsche S is very, very difficult. Trying to use all of the track here today. Then down to the slowest parts. It's me, Camel, leading your first lap. Will Phaser has caught up as well. Hannibal Moore trying to run down Road King. Definitely going to have a tale of 2 battles here. Will Phaser pushing wide there, having a hard time with those downhill S's. See how well the draft can benefit one space. Wouldn't exactly worry about racing too much. I want to try to save that fuel. Use that draft. Let the person in front of you use up all their fuel. And maybe you should be able to kind of scooch out an extra lap or so. But who knows, it's going to be close. Speed's approaching well over 200 miles an hour. Pushing 230 maybe. There it is, just topping off at 230, almost dipping into 231, but braking hard. Dropping from 6th gear down to 2nd. Battle for 4th and 5th with Hannibal and Road King there you see in the back. That's going to be these two duking it out. Blitz the first car of that 3-car collision to get to the pits first. The other two are still kind of struggling to get there. One space trying to apply the pressure. Going into Indy. Again, reaching 230. I think they think you reached 231 there. Around Indy. Got to be careful. It's banked. Use too much of the curbs, can easily spin. And that right turn before entering the Porsche S's kind of throws you off as a driver because everything else seems to flow so easy, even the first turn in Indy, but then just that right-hander just kind of ruins the momentum a bit. And if you're not used to this track, it's really going to throw you off. One space looking a little bit bobbly there. But he's really got that first section down. Look at that holding. And he's really able to close the gap here on Camel. Already these two have a 6.5 second lead over Will Phaser. One space trying to take the wider approach. And just kind of oversteered a bit too much, end up cutting that chicane. Just lobbed the head off of it there. But Camel trying his best to kind of pull away. Looks like a little bit of back and forth between who runs the better sections. Looks like Camel's got the better pace early on in the lap. And then one space really kind of reels it in. Ran a faster lap last time, 307.7 against 307.9. That's going to be these guys' kind of pace, which is absolutely insane. The other cars aren't even entering the second chicane. Third place is just now entering it, which happens to be Hannibal. So Road King has definitely fallen off somewhere. I'm sorry, Will Phaser has fallen off a lot. Was in third, now he's in eighth, so Hannibal looking very well. 12 seconds behind one space, 8 seconds ahead of Road King. So if he can keep this pace up, it's going to be looking pretty good for a podium. See about a second entering Indy, so let's see how much time he can catch up when entering the last sector of the track here. Kind of spinning the tires there. Quick acceleration in these Formula X's. Remember, these are merely kind of like concept cars developed by SMS, so these cars don't exist. They're pretty much slower versions of a Formula One car. Probably closer related as far as speed to Super Formula in Japan. being as they only have 6 gears. Formula One has 8. But actually, One Space has lost time through the S's, so I think that I think Camel's really utilizing his energy system there. To try to pull ahead. Yep, 303.9 against One Space 306.1. So I think One Space may be conserving a little bit of energy, and Camel using a little bit more. Let's go back here. DJ and Potts. DJ trying to close the gap in. Group B versus Group A. DJ getting a great run off that last corner of the Porsche S's. And here comes DJ on the inside. Potts really slowed down. I wonder what happened there. DJ taking the more momentum line while Potts was holding his own on the inside. Well, Potts was able to get it done. Let's go ahead and ride on board with DJ here so we can see how much he's fighting with this wheel. Only going about 220. Oh, really kind of pushing through that. Yeah, he lost a lot of time. Definitely not confident in those hairpins for sure. Really taking it gingerly around, which is fine. Really saves the tires and saves himself from spinning out. But Will Phaser, he had an off early on in the race, and he's trying to catch back up. Now up here. Actually, my bad. Let's go back here. Will Phaser, he's going to get the pass done on DJ, no problem. So he's now up to P7. Let's go up here. This is Road King and Dragon. Dragon trying to close the gap, trying to get that 4th position. This race is 1 hour and 20 minutes long. I'm sorry, 1.5 hours, my bad. Whoa! Pot's getting a little bit loose there. I don't know if Will Phaser had anything to do with that, but from that angle, looks like Will Phaser was using the Intimidate button, trying to catch his man loose there. See Will Phaser using all of the track there. And he's got the car, he's got the speed to get around Potts here. Now DJ has caught up to the fray here. Will Phaser 315 to Potts 321, but instantly DJ just kind of just falls off back there. Over the Dunlap Bridge, that chicane, that uphill chicane, it's so treacherous because easily just acquire a little bit too much throttle and around the car goes. So you have to be careful with it. Let's see, Will Phaser can't get the pass done here. Wow. I think Pot's using his push to pass there, or his ERS. Oh, interesting. Well, maybe he did. Or maybe Will Phaser decided to pit early. So it's very well possible. But here comes Will Phaser darting to the inside. And he's going to get the pass done. I think Potch is going to let him have it. Just not sure what's going on with the Potvin sucks machine. Now Will Phaser's going to be off to try and get another position in the next couple of laps. Big Ton losing control of his car, letting Rosa go by in the top 10. And now everyone's kind of spread out, so about 5 laps of racing. I'm sorry, yeah, it is an hour and a half. That's right, yeah. An hour and a half of racing. So big problems for this bottom 3, 10th to 11th. As the green flag waved. And cold tires, cold brakes, and cars plowed into each other. So really, really unfortunate there. Looks like one space is kind of closing the gap. He was about 4 seconds, but it's about 3 seconds behind Camel. Big Ton getting close. Blitz has disconnected. Can't tell if that was legitimate disco or rage quit disco. So that's definitely not going to help his chances trying to get out of Group C. Now we only have 11 drivers left with an hour and 12 minutes. Spud is in the pits. So that's going to give the positions to both Rosta and Big. Rosta getting a little bit loose there, but saving it, but he's getting pressure from Big Ton. Big Ton falling down, one space falling way down. So I wonder what happened with him as we follow around our leader. No surprise there. Kind of keep an eye on that. So Spud in the pits for a long time, so he must have had some type of damage. This is the battle for 9th and 10th. Here comes Big Ton on the inside. Can Rosa do the over and under? Looks like he's gonna save it for now. Camel running a 305.027, one space running a 308.187. Be careful to not let the car bog down like that. A lot of different strategies here as far as their use of kind of the extra power, the extra speed. That's how much to use it and when to use it. It's still a long race. And it looks like one space is caught up. Camel has looped it somewhere. And given their location, it was probably in the first chicane there. Down the Mulsanne Straight. Probably just overcooked it just a little bit too much. Spun it and did a quick recovery before one space could get the pass done. Looks like Potts has slipped off somewhere. And let's see exactly where. Trying some new stuff here on the fly. Sorry about that. So here's what happened to Potts here. This is coming from his stream. Just kind of overcooked it a little bit and spun it right around. And that's how DJ kind of got past him there. But we have a battle for 4th and 5th now. Dragon and actually Road King going into the pits. He's got about 26.5 liters of fuel left. One space also dived into the pits, or either he spun. No, it looks like he dived into the pits there. I think Camel might either stay out as far as he can, or he might do the same thing, or tires are just that bad around here. See a lot of cars kind of struggling. Now, I assume you'd burn up the rear tires because I'm hearing when they accelerate in low gears that it just accelerates really quick and then just spins the tires. So their tires are probably kind of worn depending on how well they kind of handle it. But yeah, but we're going to try something new here today. We're going to try to do kind of like a dual frame with Potts here. Oh, never mind. That's not going to work because the stream's on a bit of a delay. So, never mind. That's not going to work. But we will keep up his stream. Kind of keep a close eye on that. I was trying to do kind of like a box in box, but the stream is a couple, like about a good 5-6 seconds behind, so it wouldn't make much sense actually. That's going to be a Road King behind. I'm trying to get that position back after going into the pits. I'm sorry, no, that's going to actually be a lap car. Big ton actually. Oh, dragging hard into the wall coming out of Indy. And he might have to go to the pits for that type of damage. Yeah, well, his car handles. I don't see any damage falling off, so he may have gotten pretty lucky. Back down here, this is Road King and Potts. Road King really throwing the car into Indy there. Looks like Dragon may have gotten off. No, he's slowing down, I think. Yep, Dragon now going into the pits, getting repairs done, and a fuel up. Here comes Road King around the outside, getting a couple tires into the grass, making the pass over Potts with no problem. And Potts has lost it hard. And he's got no front wing. And he's just having a hard time here. So let's go ahead and see what happened. If I can get the right thing up. So let's see what happened here. So here he is approaching Indy and getting pressure from Road King behind there. You see him in his rear view mirror. He's really pushing. Interesting, he doesn't run a... oh no, there's the track map. Okay, I see it. So here comes Road King. He's going to make the pass around the outside. And he kind of checks up there, giving room. And, oh, he just doesn't rotate and crashes hard into the tire wall there. Just didn't start to brake and just missed his braking point completely. There you see kind of at the bottom, he lost his both rear and front wing, and he's got heavy left suspension damage as well. So that's a big ouch for our friend Potts there. So unfortunate there. But Camel still in the pits, and actually one space, he's going to get the jump, but one space took in less fuel So a little bit of fuel strategy coming into play. Different, fuel strategies. One space gonna do a quick dash to try to gain as much position from Camel, and then Camel might be kind of doing the reverse strategy. So a little bit interesting there. Was not expecting that from these two. So Camel, he's gonna try to catch back up. Car is I wouldn't say twice, but pretty close to twice the amount of fuel in. Lapot's gonna be losing out on some big time. Oh, dirty air from Potts. 252 mile an hour collision. Youch. Dirty air will definitely move these cars around, especially in those fast corners, just disturbing the aerodynamics, which is very sensitive in these types of open wheel cars, and you just lose all traction. It's like someone just magically just took all the downforce off your car and you're just kind of just squabbling for any type of anything really. Downforce, traction, braking, and just kind of just sends you straight. Not much you can do. Let's see how well one space can hold up Camel. Right now, one space trying his absolute best to catch on up. Potts finds himself in 10th. Five seconds off from Rosta in 9th position. Ooh, Spud getting a little bit loose there, but he's holding it. 56.5 minutes to go. One space really throws the car around that fast right-hander. Does an amazing job keeping up the speed and really pulling away a tenth, like a tenth a second almost, from Camel behind him. See, 230. You can really tell when they're not using their boost, because boost gives them about 230 miles an hour, and with that it looks like they're going 220. So we can say it's safe to say that it gives them an extra 10 miles per hour on this track. Yeah, 232 right there. Yeah, so one space using it a little bit more frugally right now. Just trying to, once again, just extend the gap on Camel. And we saw an amazing battle of chess on Monday for Camel's F1 Premier. F1 League. Camel's Premier F1 League. As Season 5 wrapped up at Monza. Plenty of different strategies unfolding there. And this coming Monday, we'll be starting Season 6 at Singapore. Season 5 was the inaugural F1 2020 season. Now that that's wrapped up, everyone is in their own groups, aside from what I assume based on points finish. One space, gonna loop it hard into the wall. Oh, that's a big off there. He's definitely gonna have some type of suspension damage there. Let's go to right on board to see how his wheel is doing. And I kind of see the car kind of darting around. Doesn't really show it on here, unfortunately. But I'm sure his wheel's kind of cocked at a little bit of an angle, showing no front wing. But I'm pretty sure that would be missing the rear wing as well. Just smashed right into it. So he's going to have a hard time getting back so early on in the lap, too. That's pretty much going to be... I mean, he'll be able to come back for sure. And it's going to be Hannibal's time to catch him up really quick. Yeah, he is unfortunately slow there. Let's go and follow Hannibal more until he passes them. Will Phaser in the pits. Don't know how many positions he'll lose. He'll probably drop back down to 6th. I mean, he's fast. He definitely has a podium car. This is going to promote Hannibal and Road King into 2nd and 3rd. Big Ton going in the pits. It's going to allow Rosa to get up to 8th. And Potts to get up to 9th. Yep, catching up very, very quick. He's definitely going to get past him before the Porsche S's. Which is going to be very important for Hannibal because he's going to have to get a move on. One more pushing hard. And surprisingly, I think One Space might be able to get to the pits here. And he's just cruising in 4th. He's taking it really easy. One Space is going full speed through here. Well, not necessarily full speed. You kind of hear the engine sputtering. So, wow, Hannibal was unable to catch up to One Space by the time he went to the pits. I mean, he's going to be in the pits for a long time, but look, man, One Space is fast. He's going to be able to catch up as well, like really, really quickly. So that's going to allow Hannibal to move into second position. Camel having near a 1 minute lead over the new second place holder. And we're going to watch Will Phaser closing the gap on Road King. 49.5 minutes left. I'm gonna step away real quick, grab something to drink, and we will be right back for the remainder of the race as we kind of watch this battle unfold. So stay tuned and stick around. And we are back. Just made it just in time for that overtake on Road King. Will Phaser now moving up into P4 just before Indy hit. Using his boost there to pull ahead and get the pass done. So one space was able to come out ahead of Road King and Will Phaser there. So one space looking really, really good still for a podium. But can Hannibal hold on to second place? That is the question here. It's going to make up 34 seconds in 46 minutes. I think it's doable. Unfortunately, that crash, I'm pretty sure, may have ruined one space's pit strategy. So he may have to come in one more time just for a quick splash and dash. So let's see how well, let's see if that works for him at all. So 45 minutes in, we are halfway, hour and a half, yep. We're halfway through this race. It's time to go on board with your lap with the leader with another Crank It Up. As he enters the Porsche S's, enjoy a blazing lap with the Camel. Hope you enjoyed that master class of driving on board with the Camel. And Hannibal in the pits. And these are different pit strategies. So it's going to be interesting to see how it all wraps up in the end. 41 minutes to go here in the Le Mans Grand Prix. Camel still leading after a lucky break after one space, bending it hard into the wall, but he has gotten actually Hannibal pit, so one space back up into the lead. Let's go and follow DJ Vixen around. We haven't really seen much of him today. We've seen a couple scraps here and there, but let's go and just kind of analyze his driving. Actually, Camel catching up to DJ, getting ready to be put a lap down, it seems. I saw him kind of struggle through this part. And I don't know if he's still running on auto gears or if he's moved up to manual or not, but we've seen drivers take those chicanes in second gear, so if he is in manual, would recommend taking those chicanes in second gear. Should be able to kind of get on the power easier without worry about spinning your tires and spinning out. DJ letting Camel go by. Oh, something happened with Road King. He's got no front wing. Road King really down. So DJ now moving up to P5. Wonder what happened to Road King. Unfortunate there. And Wolfazer has caught up to one space, and one space having off. Try to go back and see all. It makes it kind of really hard to go back and see what happened. So Road King in the pits. We lost Rosta. We may have gotten a call or had to leave to do something. So start off with 12. Now we're down to 10, and Wolfazer on the prowl, trying to get into second place. So Big Ton in the pits as well. It's kind of struggling. So that should give Spud the position for 9th position. But here comes Wolfazer. He's looking. He's looking for any opening he can get. Now Will Phaser running 2-second laps quicker. It looks like one space starting to pull away little by little. So I think that just tells me that one space may have just had an off somewhere. Will space is able to close in just a bit, but unable to make anything happen. As one space speeds off and tries to close any gap possible to Camel. Oh, but here he comes again. These cars are so unpredictable as an outsider because you think, okay, well, the battle's over, and then just out of nowhere, the car behind him just catches right up. So that boost button there. Oh! One space almost loses it, saves it. Then Will Phaser slams on the brakes to prevent any damage. So great heads-up driving by both drivers, especially Will Phaser. Seeing potential danger happen. Weaving back and forth, one space holding the inside line. This is where one space has been really strong, is in the Porsche S's. Sorry about that. Will Phaser really putting on the pressure to one space here. Camel going into the pits. And they're able to close it down, but I think Camel's going to be out before they even hit Indy. I was going to see if he's on his way out or not. But don't want to miss if anything big happens here. Wolfhazer really playing on the pressure, but this is where one space shines through. And Camel is out. That's how much time they're able to make up. A little over 30 seconds. Well, Wolfhazer must have had an off somewhere because he has lost a lot of time. Like a lot of time. So it must have gotten loose entering in. Like I said, one space just has that car dialed in for that section. Following Hannibal around now. Went into pit. He didn't take on any fuel though. Yeah, he went into pit a while back, so I don't know if he don't know what's going on with that. And Dragon in the pits. This should be everyone's final stop, maybe. Yeah, they should be able to get their final stops in and should be able to go the rest of the way. Just want to give a, oh wow, that was quick. Once again, you never know with these cars. Like, this still amazes me. Is okay. Wolfhazer got 88 liters left. One space has 54. One space is going to have to pit. Well before Wolfhazer has. Question is, does Wolfhazer have enough fuel to get into second position? But I'm curious to see where Wolfhazer catches up and where, because right around here is where he really falls off. It's the Porsche S's. One space just dominates him on that. So I wonder if Wolfhazer uses his boost like on the straights to get that extra 10, to get up to 230 plus. 252. Or if Wolf Phaser is just able to really just throw it down in there. Yeah, he's able to really throw it in there and really catch up. Yeah, he's using his boost. That's why he's able to make up so much time so quick. Yeah, okay, that makes a lot of sense. It's like, man, is one space like slipping somewhere and one space just runs it cleaner? No, he's just using his boost to catch back up. Now we got a couple of lap cars in front, which may play a factor, and I think they're actually battling for position. That might be Potts and Big Ton up front. I think it is. And will Phaser get the job done here? Lap traffic may play a factor here. 24.5 minutes to go. DJ going into the pits. Should be for the final time. As they approach Big Ton here. And he's just going to go ahead and move out of the way. Let's see where Wolf Phaser kind of falls off here. He's close. Yeah, one space just pulls away. Just has a better setup through this section, I believe. I mean, which isn't a bad place to have the car like specifically designed to set up for. Last part of the track, you want to be able to close in the distance and kind of get that cheap last corner break as Potts gonna slow down, let the cars go by. And so Camel just lapping 8 seconds faster, absolutely insane. He can afford to pit again. And it's going to be close if he has to or not. Let's go ahead and take a look at everyone's fastest lap times here. Camel so far with the second fastest lap, actually. The fast lap so far is going to go to one space with a 3:03.362. Dragon, actually, nope, that's Group A. Dragon's going to get the fast time in Group B with a 3:10.351. Road King not too far behind with a 3:10.765. And then in Group C, what do we have for Group C? We don't have many people in Group C, actually. I think Big Ton and Spud are the only people representing Group C. Big Ton with a 3:11.861. Once again, Will Phaser trying to get some pass done. We lost Blitzwing, we lost Rosta, so only 2 Group C guys battling it out. Everyone else either Group B or Group A. No Spoon, no Jacob, no Bear. Different entries and exits for Indy there. One space going in, then coming out. Will Phaser going out, then coming in. Minutes to go. Means about 6 or so laps to go. Here in this race should have about 28 to 29 total laps, between 27 to 29 total laps. And the drivers, other than one space, should have enough fuel to the end, and that damage really may have messed up one space's strategy, because he is about 20 liters short, more actually. They're coming up on another lap car. There's Camel with the white dot on the far right of your screen, heading to the bottom right of that track map there. That's where Camel's at. And then Dragon is that dot in front of Camels. That's how far back these guys are. Will Phaser electing not to use his boost. Now he is. He's really pushing. One space dealing with lap traffic. Really throws it in there into the second chicane. Also, I don't know what Will Phaser's gonna want is even trying to make a pass. I think he's just messing with one space. Did I say that wrong? Will Phaser is not trying to make a pass, he's trying to mess with one space. But one space getting a little bit squirrely there, and here comes Will Phaser. Getting past one space there. Finally getting it done. Let's see how well he can hold on for. He's on his way now. Can Will Phaser get second position? But again, one space is nailing those Porsche S's and just catches right back up to Will Phaser. Now, this is important for Will Phaser because one space is going to have to pit. I don't think Will Phaser knows this or not. But I think Camel and Will Phaser is going to have more than enough fuel to make it to the end. One space on the other hand, it's going to be close. It's going to be close. think time might be running out for one space. Camel set a new fast lap, 303.337, so that's going to give him the bonus point. So one space down, 5 seconds. Will Phaser coming up on lap traffic. Let's see how well one space can nail these, how quick he can close down. Already closed down a second. And just goes through them like butter, man. Unbelievable. Well, looks like he lost a little bit of time, actually. Also, oh, one space going into the pits now. It's, yeah, he's just going to do a quick splash and dash, I would assume. Maybe some fresh tires going to pull a Hamilton and just try to set a fast lap, maybe. Yeah, I think these guys are going to be able to make it to the end with no problem. Will Phaser, 1:13 out from Camel. 12.5 minutes to go. About 4 laps to go. Let's go down here. Hannibal catching up to DJ here. Potential battle for 5th and 6th brewing. DJ kind of locks up the brakes hard. Hannibal gets a better exit and entry. Hannibal looking way on the inside. Both cars are on the grass. Hannibal, can he hold on to it? He does. Wow, that was close. That was intense. And there's a lap car behind him. There's actually Will Phaser behind these two guys. So Will Phaser has to be careful of these two. Hannibal Moore's not going to give up the space because he knows he's in the right. He's battling for position. But man, saving the car, getting in the grass, just keeping it steady, not trying to make any sudden moves, and slowly merge back onto the track. Great job by Hannibal. And great job by DJ with this battle with Hannibal. And DJ's going to cut it close too. It's going to be really close with him. He's going to make it about 4 laps. Hannibal on the attack. DJ setting his best lap. 3:17.498. Ten and a half minutes to go. Here comes Hannibal on the inside. He should be able to get the pass done. But I think DJ's going to be using his boost as well. Hannibal's going to get the preferred line before the chicane is done and over with. Bigton in the pits yet again. That's going to promote Potts up to 9th position. And Hannibal moving into the top 5. It's a great little scrap in there for position. Hannibal gets past, and he definitely has the faster car by quite a long shot as well. He's going to fall around the Camel, set a new fast lap with 3:03.165. That's definitely gonna give him the fastest time. Yeah. He was really pushing for it, I think, trying to solidify it. He's got the extra fuel to make it to the end. About 3 laps to go now. And Kimmel's got a big enough gap for the lead. There's the white dot at the bottom of the track map on the right side of your screen. That white dot between those 2 blue dots, that's Will Phaser. And he's just getting into the Porsche S's section now. Into the last sector here at Circuit de la Sarthe. And yeah, he's got a big enough lead. He can pretty much just coast and really take his time. Like, if he's the person with the Porsche S's with like a minute to go, he can easily just lay off the throttle and just wait. And not risk have to worry about running another lap. It's always so fun to watch, you know, just someone who's really good at their craft. Someone who understands the game, understands the physics and mechanics in the game and in the car, and just knows how setups work. And it's pretty dang amazing just to see him just run at very fast laps. One space set a new fast lap, a 3-minute flat. So he's going to get the bonus point. Oh my god. That obliterates Camels, who set a 3:03 by 3 seconds. That's a qualifying lap if I've ever seen one. That's pretty much all one space can do. He's just too far behind. 56 seconds back. Two laps to go. So I wonder if Camel's going to set up for the last lap to be just a big old flying lap to see if he can't get underneath one space's 3 minutes .293. That is a massive, massive fast lap. So look at everyone's fuel as the race winds down. Wolfface are going to have more than enough. One space going to have more than enough. Big Ton has more than enough to make it to the end. And yeah, everyone's going to be able to make it to the end with no problem. Yeah, we thought DJ was going to be close, but he's going to have plenty of fuel. I think Camel slowed down so he can get the timing just right, and yeah, it looks like he'll be able to. He won't have to worry about slowing down. Just really working the car. Next race is coming up this Monday night. Will be Camel's Formula One Premier League. We'll be racing at Singapore Grand Prix, Singapore Street Circuit at night. That's going to be really, really fun. And then next Wednesday, August 12th, a doubleheader. We'll be racing at the Red Bull Ring Short and Circuit of the Americas. So going from a really quick race to, or a very quick track, very short, quick track, to one with probably like 3 to 4 times as many corners. So stick around for that. It's going to be a lot of fun next week, doubleheader, as we'll be racing late into the night. Camel runs down the Mulsanne straight for the last time, and he's really pushing. Got up to 234. We'll see if he can't get that fast lap. He's got to be a 3 minute 293. And Wolffaser starting his last lap now. When the lap car go by, no problem. Going into Indy for the last time. He's really pushing. I think he's going to try to go for that best lap. Oh no, never mind. He is 5 seconds down. Yeah, that's not gonna do much. So I think one space, without a doubt, is gonna get that fastest lap of the race, that extra point, which is really gonna help him actually. He's got 3 more races to get through. Pretty much Camel's gonna be unchallenged in Group A. It's Camel, dominate Circuit de la Sarthe for the Le Mans Grand Prix. Camel is going to be your winner. So congrats to Camel for that. So everyone else currently finishes. Oh, Will Phaser. Oh my goodness gracious. He just locked up the wheels or something. I mean, he's going to have a little bit of damage, but he should be able to. Yeah, he's got plenty of. Yeah, he can easily limp it home. He's got a minute and 15:01 space, but that could have been worse. A lot worse. Will Phaser ran strong all day. So he goes to the last set of chicanes, and he's going to come in second position. And one space, he's going to be the last car to actually cross the line. See, he's the last one on the lead lap. Yeah, Dragon's already finished. So yeah, one space, last car on the lead lap, last one across the finish line. And he's going to be on your bottom step of the podium. 2.4 liters left. He's really coasting here. Yeah, he's really taking his sweet time. Going in third around the right-hander entering the Porsche S's. Yeah, he's being really careful. That's gonna be Potts, right? That looks like Potts got some damage. And he's limping around too. One space, 1.3 liters. You should be, yeah. You'll be able to get across. But not much left in the tank. One space coming across in third. And then Potts the last man. And he's got front wing damage for sure and gets limping it across just barely. But nonetheless, he gets it done. So another win for the Camel. Just misses out on the best lap by just 3 seconds. One space taking up those honors. Will Phaser in second, one space in third. It's the Group A podium lockout. 6 Dragons rule, however. Strong points finish for Group B. That's really going to help him catch him up to J-Mutt. See if he can't get into Group A. That's really going to help him there. Hannibal Moore in 5th. DJ Vixen in 6th. Road King 7th. Big Ton 8th. Potts 9th. That's not going to look good, especially with one space in the mix now. It's not going to look good for him staying in Group A. He's gonna have to turn things around in the next 2 races next week. You got the Camel Premier Racing League. Spud finishing in 10th. And I don't know if Roast and Blitz are going to get credit, but if so, Roast will get credit for 11th, and Blitz Blitz is getting credited for 12th, I think. Not sure if they leave the room if they lose their place or not. Let's see if any of them will be able to come down for a quick interview. Well, I think that's actually going to do it here from us. Catch us Monday night for the Singapore Grand Prix over on the F1 2020 game. And we will see you next week for the double header. And I have been William the Zebra Colin. We will see you on